Hey y'all, welcome back with another video. So today we are going to talk about something a little bit different. I'm one of those type of people that I'm a very transparent person. I'm an open book kind of person. And this is something that is my ministry, I feel like, at this point in time. So you guys haven't seen me for about a week or so, and I just wanted to open up to you guys and let you guys know what's been going on. I am currently on a journey right now. I'm on a journey where I am going exactly where God is taking me. So I'm going to explain to you guys what that means. Most of my 20s, I have done whatever Brianna wanted to do. It was all about what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go, and God was always in the back seat. So that was the issue. God was always in the back seat, and I never allowed him to be in the front seat. He was always a part of my life. I've always prayed. I've always had a relationship with him. But it's another thing when he's taking a back seat to what's going on, because God is first. God is number one, and he is supposed to be placed first, and you should follow him so he can guide you to where he's needing you to go and where he's predestined already for you to go. So that was the biggest thing. This is the biggest thing that I've learned. When you allow God to lead, you're going to reap your harvest. When you allow yourself to lead, you're going to reap your consequences. And so this time, I'm allowing God to lead so I can reap my harvest, because there is so much more that I want from him, and there's so much that he has in store for me. And I know that I have to be on this journey with him and allow him to lead me. He is the pilot. I'm not a co-pilot. I'm a passenger in this thing, okay? And that's where us as believers, we kind of mess up at. You know, God has to lead us everywhere, and we have to allow him to be in control of everything. We can't be in control. This battle is not ours, it is his, and that's what he said. I'm at a place where I don't want to move so fast and impulsively, and I don't want to move based off of my feelings when I know that this is not of God. Let me say that again. I don't want to move impulsively based off of my feelings when it's not of God. Because even when you're in this race of getting to where he wants you to be, you're going to be challenged every step of the way. You're going to be challenged, but at the same time, you have to know that he's giving you the full armor of him in order for you to be in this race. And when you say that you're going to surrender to him, and you are going to give him your all, and you're going to allow him to lead, this is what comes with it. He's going to equip you, but at the same time, you have to remain faithful and you have to remain strong. So that is what you will have to do, and that is where I am. I've always knew that my faithfulness will always be rewarded. Even though it gets hard sometimes because of my anxiety and me being in my head and me feeling how I feel about several things in my life, I know that God has a greater purpose for my life. I know that he is calling me higher. So this is when I'm able to talk to you guys about it, and I want to be able to open up to you guys about it, because I know that there's someone somewhere that's going through the same thing that I'm going through, that's on this journey of following God and only following God, so I can get to that greatness, so we can get to that greatness that he has. You know, so I don't mind sharing where I am. I don't mind sharing my story with anybody, simply because a lot of people think that, you can't tell certain people what you're doing because they're going to pray against you. Let me tell you something. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in nobody praying against something that I'm trying to get to. For the simple fact is, what God has for me is for me. What God has put together, let no man put asunder. There's nothing that you can pray against me not having. So if there is a situation that falls through and you're excited about it because it fell through for me, guess what? He has something higher. He has something greater. I'm going to continue to get the abundance of God. So I just want everybody to challenge themselves on really, truly honing in to their purpose, to God's plan. Just because things are popular and people are doing this one thing or these two things or whatever it is, that doesn't mean that that's your calling. I'm not going to settle for what somebody else is doing, because it's so easy to get on the train of what other people are doing, but you don't even want to hop in the back seat of what God is doing for you. Let me say that again. It's so easy to hop on the train of what everybody else is doing, but you don't want to hop in the back seat of what God is doing. That's how your cup runs over. He's going to fill your cup. And when things are truly working together, it's going to feel so different. It's going to feel surreal. It's going to feel like something you've never felt before. And that's where I am. That's where I am right now. I'm following in God's purpose for my life. I have to do it different. At some point, your light bulb has to go off. I'm 29 years old. I'm coming up on my 30th year of living. I cannot bring the same mindset that I began my 20s with into my 30s. You have to do it differently. At the beginning of my 20s, it was all about Brianna. It was all about what she wanted to do, how she wanted to do it, all this kind of stuff. In the middle of my 20s, I started reaping it. I started reaping all of that stuff in the middle of my 20s. At the end of my 20s, this is where the light bulb went off. And I said, you know what? I get it. I get it. I ran myself in circles because that is what I chose to do. But now I'm choosing something different. So God is calling me higher. And God is calling you higher. So I challenge you guys to really, really just get into trusting God, trusting the process, really, truly honing in to your faithfulness. Always remember that faithfulness is always rewarded. Okay? It's time for us to start reaping our harvest. It's time for us to start following him. It's time for us to start surrendering to him. No, this is not a video to get you, if you're not a believer of God, this is not a video to make you turn to believe in him. That's your business. That has nothing to do with me. But for those people that truly understand where I'm coming from, this video is definitely for you. So that is the message that I have for you guys today. I know this is something different that I haven't done on this channel, but I definitely want people to be really, truly encouraged, because it is so much going on in this world and everybody wants something, but you want to get what God has for you. You want to get that full, abundant life that he has for you. That's where your glory is. That's where your peace is. That's where all the things that you want, that's where that is. He will grant the desires of your heart, but he has to be first, and you have to be faithful. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. It is a process. You have to stick to the process. We do everything else we want to do. We stick to a diet plan when we want to stick to a diet plan. We stick to this and that when we want to stick to that. But we don't want to stick to getting to where God wants us to be. We got to take a step back. We need to get there. So that is the journey that I'm on, y'all. I really wanted to share that with you guys. I hope this helps somebody. If it does, please drop down in the comment section and let me know. If you guys would love to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comment section. I'm always open to stuff like this. So thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. Always remember to put God first. Your purpose is not going to be perfect, but the purpose that God has for you is absolutely amazing. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.